Oh, let me show my video. Oh shit! I forgot I was on my business page. Lord have mercy. Hmm. That didn't work. I couldn't even show my video. Ain't that something? Mm. Can one of y'all share my video on my Facebook page? Whoever Kyle. I don't fucking know. Ooh, but you gonna have to call me back. I had to answer that call. He ain't know you gonna call me. So he gotta call me back. Yeah, but we really finna tap in. I'm finna tap in. I don't care about it. Y'all tap in or not. I know I am. But the energy is the energy because it been feeling so free for me. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all been talking about y'all been having some weird experience. Oh, I'm being rude. Hi, you guys. I am LaToya Coleman, and I am a prophetess, you guys. And I'll be, playing with these little took me on my cards. We finna talk to the sisters tonight, y'all, because I don't know. A few days ago, I had this dream. Um, Thank you to all my subscribers and my supporters. You guys are greatly appreciate. I really do appreciate y'all. Um, I had this dream the other day, right? Where I'm not gonna get every detail of it, but I know I was standing in a room with all my ancestors, and we were sitting at a table. And when we were sitting at the table, I could describe. I don't know who ancestor it was, man. But it was like she was sitting at the table on the opposite side of us, and she was talking. But she was like this dark skinned lady. Skinny, a little old bit or something. But when I was looking up, I seen nothing but a lot of my ancestors, a lot of our ancestors in the room. And the room, it wasn't even a room no more, to be honest with you. It was like infinite, because I seen it when I looked up. I seen, like, you can see, you know how when you go on family reunions type stuff, family gathering. But I know it had to be like Thanksgiving or something to that nature because we was eating. And the table that I was sitting at, it was big, you know. I started at the beginning with, and uh, when we was sitting at the table, she was talking to us. But she, amongst other ancestors, was sitting at the table. She kind of reminded me of that lady Cicely Tyson. You know what I'm saying? She kind of looked like her a lot. But she was sitting up there talking, and they was really blessing us with their knowledge. And I was just cheesing like a little bit as child because I know in the beginning of that dream, I was sitting outside. Y'all know how little children, they be kneeled down, they have their feet on the ground, and they be kneeled down, just playing in the grass. But I know I heard when I was doing that, I was looking at myself, I was like, not me, not with these old knees. I know I ain't bit down like that. And I heard Spirit say grounding, and I was like, grounding? It was like Spirit said, yo, you got to ground. And so when I was grounding, I remember I was picking grass up out the ground, and then oh, I don't even want to put that in that conversation. But it was like when I got up and I went into the house, and that's when I seen all of them in there. They was in there talking and chit chatting, and I don't know how can I tell the story without mentioning. But it was like we was sitting at a table, and it was like all our ancestors sitting there talking and shit. And it was an experience to be in there with them. And it was like, damn. But when you look up and you look past who was at the table, because the table, you know how them big old Thanksgiving table is, y'all. Them ones when you rent like an event center, and it was like, hey, I looked up. It was like it's like layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of fucking ancestors standing in the room. They had me in the room with them. You know what I'm saying? And it was a blessing to me because at the end of the day, like I tell people, your ancestors are in the unknown. They was once living, but now they're in the energy of being in the unknown. So when you are in the energy of wanting to know what's going on, they can deliver the messages that you want to know. See, I feel like during this time, during this energy, you guys, it ain't nothing but the ancestors. It's like they are standing in the forefront now, like for real. And they said the veil was supposedly thin, but to me, the veil always thin. You know what I'm saying? But see, some people, the ones that's questioning the things that's going on in their life, I feel like y'all just, it's just like they walking with you because it seems like the way I see it, it's like you, and then it's a line of them, and then it's a line of them on that side, line to the left, line to the right. So when you make a step, boom. It's like, y'all know how when you take one step and y'all walking in unison, I can hear them. Like, when they step, when you step, they step. Boom. You know what I'm saying? If you're allowing them to step with you. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Some of y'all might get afraid. Some of y'all probably don't deserve that shit. That probably ain't gonna come to you. But at the end of the day, harm is a resolution. Y'all, we gonna figure out some shit. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I know what's going on. Asking, ye shall receive. Hey, peace. You right. Cause you know that been the ultimate goal lately. I've been asking for some peace. I was talking about that this morning too. That peace spirit, you know, with that peace, all that other stuff gonna come along. You know what I'm saying? In this world of chaos, expect that miracle. And that's what I've been asking for with that peace. Then you know, sometimes peace can be a miracle to some people. They live in that chaotic world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anyway. So yeah, let's tap in. Y'all, if I sound like I'm stopped up, not really, because I'm getting better. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Earth and ground. Didn't I just tell y'all I was sitting outside and Spirit told me to, I'm finna go already. Spirit. This gonna be my message, Spirit, right on camera. No, take what resonate and always leave the rest. Earth and ground. Y'all, if y'all can notice though, on this card, y'all see at the bottom right there, how that darkness right there, that shadow. That shadow. Because I heard on the video the other day, like, you know how a tree will be rooted. You know how I be telling people like I'm rooted within thee. I'm rooted within God anyway. At the end of the day, I am rooted. I stand on what God tell me, and I'm stand firm on it. But you know your roots gonna go down to the bottom. You know that's that darkness. And your fruits gonna barrel to the top with that light in. You know, like I be telling people, well, we all know there's no light without that dark, but you know, at the end of the day, you gotta ground yourself into what's really going on, like what's really you. Because I feel like you cannot take away all that things, the things, what I heard was living in your human experience. You know, the past of the things that you've done, and you are not knowing, because that's exactly what you was in, the not knowing stage of who you was. But when you was blessed with the wings, y'all, you know, things became differently. You became, you know, you really became firm on standing in who you were. You know, allowing the knowledge to come in, allowing God to do the things that, and it ain't even about God, y'all. Take what resonate, and I always leave the rest, because you know, at the end of the day, God is within you. Everything that you possess is within you. All the knowledge that you need is within you. And like God say, He is in within you, but people be looking for Him on the outside. Just like the trees stand out there, they do their job. But, you know, at the end of the day, you got to stand firm on what you are. Your roots is beneath you. You know, your ground that you're standing on is being fertilized by your Most High. But the trees, the trees, the fruit that you're bearing, you know, they're shining up to your light, your higher self. But, you know, some of us get lost because we are so busy worried about what the things that we cannot control, the things that we done did in our past, and how we done let this shit happen and that shit happen. I feel like sometimes you gotta allow things to flow the way it's gonna flow, but at the end of the day, it's the bottom, bro. I mean, sometimes that beauty can come from that dark energy. I don't know. I might be thinking a little too deep on that. I might be. Take, what they say? Take charge and action, right? Inner child healing. Didn't I say I was a fucking child? Self-acceptance, gratitude spirit. I ain't finna do this on the camera. But at the end of the day, it says self-acceptance of who you was in that inner child. When I said at the beginning of my dream spirit, don't be unfolding my dream on this camera. But at the beginning of that dream, I was a fucking child. I heard that I had to learn how to embrace my inner child, and maybe some of y'all gotta learn how to embrace it because you might have forgotten what it feels like to be that inner child. Y'all know at the end of the day, y'all creative side is that inner child. That inner child is what making you, what really made you. Only thing that broke you was your little bitty ass ego. And y'all wonder what is cool. Y'all see that my money sigil. Y'all, I'm good with creating sigils, but that's, as they say, I am money. And Mariah Durham or something like that. She on my Facebook page. She make them. But it said take charge and action, y'all. I feel like this energy that we walking in right now, for real, is nothing but our ancestors like really just walking with us. You know what I'm saying? It's allowing while we are working on ourselves, while we are healing ourselves. You know, they're taking us while we are in our supposedly weak stage. You know, while you are in your resting stage. I ain't gonna call it weak. I take it basically. You resting. You rested. That's why when you step, they step. People look at, they only calling on a few ancestors. We got over 4,000. Multiplied by 2-3 times that. That's why when I call on mine, I call on all of them. And when I hear them raise up out the ground, like I really hear, and it be like an army. It is an army. And it's the whole energy of people some they're walking into a new gift. I mean, these people, y'all ancestors really open a doorway for y'all. I mean, for real, if you look at it, ancestors do open up a doorway to your most high. You know, because they was once flesh. That's why you can believe that they can help you get into gateways or doors or get back in tune with God. You know, your God-like energy, the God that's within thee. You know, you could tap back in. You could be able to resonate with your higher self. Your higher self will come once you call it down and get an alignment with it. You know, your inner child will be able to create things. You know, being on your creative side is being in your God-like energy because you're trusting and believing in anything that you want to believe in. Ain't nobody taking that shit away from you, and whatever you writing down on that paper, your ancestors coming in through and taking that shit and running with it too. Shit, you take one step, we gonna take the rest. But it's power in numbers, baby. It's power within numbers. Very much so. I appreciate it. Self-acceptance, I really do. You know, I accept who I am. That's why I'm in that celebration energy. There's a lot of things that I had to create or correct in my ways, you know what I'm saying? I had to understand where the things that what spirit was trying to take me and what I had to do, because at one point I felt like I was lost, you know what I'm saying, because I was too busy trying to take all these lost souls with me. But what spirit told me, I had to find myself first before I could find anybody else. And then when I start finding myself, then I start finding God. And that's how you find God, when you find yourself. So you can't skip past yourself and then go look for God, because then, I mean, where you at, pal? I mean, God is living through you. He was never a human. And they say we look like puppets to him. Yeah, we are really. He gave us a will, though. And like Pinocchio, I said, baby. It kind of is like Pinocchio to me. You know, we like a little puppet. Shit. You got your will, God. God got his will. You know, you can choose to do God's will. You can do your own will. You can choose to do what you want to do. You can choose to walk in the way you want to walk. You can choose not to believe. You can choose not to believe in yourself. You can choose to be naive. You can choose to be selfish. You can choose to be vindictive. You can choose to be one of them people that shadow the dead people. The people that they just wake up and do the same shit every day. They be on that rat race. You can be them people, you know what I'm saying? Girl, get your face out there damn camera. Crazy. Walking slow and shit. My bad, y'all. but you can be your people. You know what I'm saying? Or you could choose to be your higher self. Divine feminine, highly, you ain't got to worry about the highly sexual part. Did you just cry to the bed? Girl, I'm done with you. I'm done. But even with that sexual energy, y'all tapping into y'all higher self for real, intuitive, mystic, higher power, subconscious mind, sacred knowledge, y'all that sacred knowledge. That shit scary though. People be getting scared to tap into that other stuff. It is scary, shit. And no, but it's scary good. Once you see the potential within you and God give you that will, baby, I'm riding that bitch like a badass child. You feel me? I'm calling all my people, the ancestors and the angel, baby. I got this right here. Y'all don't mind. See my bro. But look, this right here. I got this from Dr. McKee. And that from Archangel Michael. You know, my protection. But see, I've been calling on him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been asking him. I got a prayer that I sent up to him. But it was a blessing that she gave me this. You know, because I've been praying and I've been asking him to protect me from my left, my right, my up and down. You know what I'm saying? That's just the connection I have with him. But I call on to my ancestors and my angels. Y'all, it's all about how you see things, how you believe in things, how you open up things. The stuff that you believe in, you cannot let nobody come in and tell you it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's your belief. That's your creative image of how you view yourself and how you view your higher self or how you view God. But nobody can't come in and tell you what you believe in is wrong, baby. Because what you're doing is what's working for you. If it's working in the righteous way of you ain't taking away from nobody. You ain't being in nobody's will. You ain't doing no vendetta shit in nobody. And yeah, you know it's blessings to come behind that shit. But at the end of the day, you tapping into you. And you're healing you. It ain't nothing wrong with healing you and then transforming you and taking charge of your own life. Because y'all do know it says asking you shall receive. And see, that's why I be telling people y'all can't be afraid of the unknown area anyway. Because at the end of the day, our ancestors know what's going on. They might didn't know when they was living. They might was one of them dead souls that walk around, you know, that traditional thought process. And that didn't work for no motherfucking body. But see, when they go on that other side and they see what's really going on, they can be able to help you to maneuver through your life and help you uplift yourself. That's if you allow them to. Because you know, you got some of your ancestors that won't fuck with you because you are still in your vindictive way. But then you got the ones that'll come and open up hell for your ass too. And heaven too. But see, that's one other conversation. Look at the deal coming out. Spirit, let me get up out of energy. Alright, Spirit. Clarify inner child healing. Inner child, baby. And when you have misalignment, the things that you went through, them old traditional thought processes, you know what I'm saying, when people told you you had to think like this, you had naive, you was being gullible, you had to learn how to follow your own beat to your own motherfucking drum. You had to learn that this was your life. And the things that you was doing for you was just for you, you know what I'm saying? That's how you going to be able to get up out of this energy, discontinuation. Start your own motherfucking thing. You ain't got to follow no traditions. Ain't no but lies, baby. It's lies. It ain't no but lies that telling you how you supposed to live your life. That don't mean it's meant for you. And that's why I feel like this whole energy is really coming in. Look, it don't mean it's meant for you. It's brighter ways of certain shit, learning shit, doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like this whole thing is supposed to be coming in to show you that you got to get up out of your own, you know, that old ass way of learning, short-term vision. Don't be afraid of what you're walking into. Gratitude, spirit. It's just a mystical realm. Gratitude. I had to stop being afraid too, because I remember at one point I kept saying, "Ooh, I'm scared." When he took me up, my car was being funny. It was tickling me too much. You know what I'm saying? But see, I had to realize, hey girl, hey girl, who is J Baby? Y'all don't make me cry, boy. Because y'all know my family didn't support me. But it is what it is. the mystical, connecting to the mystical realm, y'all. When I first started doing this shit was scaring the fuck out of me. I was like, no, spirit, cause they say it's already the devil. But see, if you don't get that shit no power, how is it the devil? Only things is if you give something power, that's how it can be controlling over you. But if you're not giving it no power, then how can it be something that is not? So I had to learn like them took me ammo cards. That's why I call them took me ammo cards, y'all. I be laughing my ass out. I know they're called tarot cards. They're tarot cards or whatever you want to call them. But they're Tukumiyama cards to me because they have no weight. Like I used to have people coming at me telling me I was going to hell because I was playing with these little color book cards that I created on my camera. I mean on my computer. But no, I was just standing in my power. Being courageous. Being me. Learning and growing and just tapping in. But see, I had to learn that wasn't them damn cards that was speaking the truth. You know, that was really my higher self telling me all that stuff. That was really God speaking to me. That's why I kept started saying, I started saying I got that good ear, because I really do. And then when I started saying I got that good ear, and then the knowledge from the book, the good book, kept coming in telling like people of, people of that higher self will hear God speak to them. Hear the higher self speak to them. Your higher self sit right next to God. That's why they call it your higher self. But I don't know. People like to dissect and break shit down so much. Like, y'all, fuck all that. They do that shit for power purposes only. And then to scale you up out of who you really are. Like, don't do that. Baby, it's your higher self. It's your God. It's the God present within you. Recognize the God present within me. That's why y'all fuck with me. Because y'all see the God present in me. And y'all tell me I got power. Now it's the will of God. The God that's within me. That open up that door. That allow the messages to come up out of me. It ain't nothing but God thoughts talking through me. Baby, that ain't even me. It ain't even he took me on my car. Because half of the time when I be talking, I don't remember none of the shit I be saying. Because it ain't nothing but my higher self really talking. You know what I'm saying? That's why the facts be rolling out like that. But I had to sit up and watch myself like, damn, the transformation. But it ain't nothing but the transformation because I allowed it. I allowed it. I allowed all that shit to come in and flow through me. I kept telling God, God, come flow through me. You know what I'm saying? You said if I ask for it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Most people probably pray for that money. They need that money. But now, Spirit, I need the power of you, your will to flow through me. And then he started doing it. And then I started spooking my little bitty self. But then, that big ass ego, what I thought was so big, became so small. That fear. That fear became something that it was so small to me because my higher self stepped up into me and then I allowed who I am to come through and talk. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love getting up on this camera. At one point I did. But see, I had to walk in my purpose. I am walking in my purpose. That's why the energy feels so different to me. I feel no. I really do. I feel lighter. You know what I'm saying? But see, I have to balance out what I went through, my past, and the mess my past I made. And I got to correct the errors in my own ways. And I know it's a learning process, but I'm going to get there. But y'all just don't know. Y'all, when y'all open up that door and let y'all higher self come in, y'all don't know how good it really feels. It can get scary. It can get a little intense, but it ain't scary. It ain't nothing that hurt you. Because it ain't that low vibrating energy. It's your most high. Look, your divine gifts, gratitude, spirit. Y'all see what I'm talking about? But these little tickle me ammo card, baby, they be tickling me. They tickle my fancy. Gratitude, spirit. I'm talking about it. Tickle my fancy, y'all. Just tickle my fancy. And I dare, bitch. But at the end of the day, I ain't got to. Because, see, Spirit had told me some years ago, 2 years ago, really, that I'm going to be stepping up in some power. They said, Toy, don't get the big head. I was like, big head, Spirit. I've been talking about my head already big. What you mean? It wasn't that. It was the fact that I was walking in my divine gifts. I was being filled. You know what I'm saying? I was being corrected. You know what I'm saying? I was being reborn. You know what I'm saying? I was just trusting in what God was telling me. And then I started to show myself. exactly how powerful I really was. And then I started to be like, oh my God, like one of those little children, when I was told to be quiet, and I was told that, sometimes when you being bullied as a child, you might didn't think you was gonna be nobody, and then you grew up in a dirty ass environment, and you probably grew up didn't think you was gonna be nothing. See, that's what I had to heal, my inner child. And it's like my higher self is coming in and taking charge and showing my little bitty self all that stuff that I believed in as a child is coming to pass. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy of me walking with my higher self is really healing. So y'all wondering what's the new vibes that y'all getting? It ain't nothing but your higher self. It's here. Y'all call the answer. If y'all want me to get out there camera and come mess y'all up, I suggest y'all stop. Cause I ain't finna play with not now one of y'all. Now you really being disrespectful. My bad. My children play on me. Girl, no, what? Somebody, oh no, go, and I'm gonna tell you, go, cause I'm gonna tell you, okay, what I really prayed for. And I'm putting these little cards out because I know my ancestors don't really see. It's just me. I choose to deal with these little tickle me my cards because I'm a hilarious person. I love to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I'm goofy as fuck. I got them jokes. I really do, and I'm sarcastic as fuck. I don't know why. Let me tone it down. But see, I had prayed, and I said, God, like, I know my auntie and stuff was like preacher. I was like, Spirit, you showed me some things in my past when I was walking in the church, and I was like, Spirit, I had to leave the church for a reason because to me, I was still in my corrupt ways, and then I was trying to hide shit, but then my soul still knew what I was destined to be. Thank you. But I had told God, I said, man, at the end of the day, I want to walk in my auntie's shoes, but I want bigger shoes. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk to where I want to be seen by a lot of people because that power that woman had within her. See, I had to ask God, I was like, God, how can I have power within like she did? Like when she asked for something, she got it. And that, I mean, that's somebody in my family. She believed in God like that. And when you walking in your power like that, you going to have them people coming at you the wrong way, your enemies. When you ride, when God bless you, the devil going to come and try to test you. So I was like, speak. Now, you're going to have to give me the faith that she had, but I want the power that she had, but I want it multiplied. You know what I'm saying? I really want to walk in that energy, but I want to be able to touch people the way, and heal them the way that, she did. And it was like God said he was going to give it to me. I was like, okay, Steve, all right, so I'm going to be patient. But see, I had to correct the things that I was doing. But then what kept holding me back was I was reliving in my past. My memories of who I thought I was kept coming up into me. And it was like Spirit kept telling me, like, so you got to heal that. You got to heal it. And I was like, how can I heal what I always knew? How can I change what I always knew? This always have been me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, and then the camera trying to mess up. I'm finna go, Spirit. Damn. But see, I was always living in that energy of not knowing who I was and hiding myself. And it was like, God, at the end of the day, he kept saying you got to be able to heal that child within you because my inner child was very, very, very brave. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to get messages as a child, too. I remember my hand used to itch all the time. I was like, God, I'm just going to be famous. I said, I thank you ahead of time. I used to tell him that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what I was doing. But apparently I am. Gratitude spirit. But it was like, I had to go back in and have that imagination that I had before I got broken. You know? before people started telling me that I couldn't do what I thought I wanted to do. I couldn't be who I wanted to be, or they didn't believe in me. I felt like people didn't believe in me and started, with my people. They ain't believing me the way I wanted them to. And then, I tried to please them and I tried to do everything I thought they would like, and it wasn't nothing that I like. So now I'm walking in that energy, and it's like I got to carry my little self along with me. She healing along the way while my higher self took over, you know. But at the end of the day, I can't forget her. I cannot. And it's like, I don't know, I guess my ancestors know, they know what my deal was, what my trigger issue was, why I was still trying to run back into that hole, why I kept trying to hide myself, while I kept dealing with them low vibrating energies, while I kept settling, why I didn't see my value within me, you know what I'm saying? But I really believe that I was going to walk into that energy, and I'm walking into it. Like, can't now bitch tell me nothing different about me, because I know me now. Oh, I appreciate you. Girl, don't make me cry. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. Mm. Mm. Gratitude, spirit. Mm. 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 Somebody blessed me with some money day too. I was like, I walk around there, I was like, gratitude. All I kept saying was, I don't know, God know my heart. God know me. God know what he doing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just getting started. And I remember I was going to my energy. I had to tell my, oh, I appreciate you. I do. But I had to tell, like, I had to, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a blessing. So if y'all do going through some different stuff where y'all feel like y'all are, getting the messages that y'all are getting, and listen to them, because it's not taking you nowhere that you don't need to be. It's just your higher self guiding you where you need to be. It might seem scary because you used to that comfortable shit. You used to listening to your liberty ass ego, when your liberty ass ego like the drama and the bullshit and the settling and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing really to walk in your higher calling, because you'll never know what blessing God got for you when you keep walking in that energy, what your highest self got for you. You know? And it feel good, setting boundaries with people. It feel good letting the motherfuckers know where you stand. It feel good when you're waking up every day with a smile on your face. It feel good when you're walking in your peace. It feels good, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about what this person doing, that person. You ain't chasing nobody and nothing like that, because you are the prize. You got to really see that. And then don't be weighing yourself up against nobody else, because on the 3D world, you will be lost, trying to say you're not valuable enough because this and that. But see, when you step into your higher self, you'll never know how much of blessing you get from other people, and how people will be the reason that you'll set yourself up in situations, set yourself into the arenas that you need to be in. Girl, come on out. Oh, Lord. Let me cover up the camera. She ain't got on no clothes. Come on, girl. You ain't have to walk that fast, that slow to myself. Hey, guy. My daughter's retarded. But yeah, I don't know, that's just the energy. Self-acceptance, period. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. I don't know, y'all. I've been doing this. I like doing this little thing I've been doing. I've been doing it every day, I be like, God, you're gonna have to do that. I be like a fast results, but it takes time. God keep telling me it takes some time. It takes some time, because it's building me up and building my confidence. So, because soon I'm gonna be sitting up and talking to people. I'm gonna be talking to people. I'm gonna be talking to people. I'm gonna be talking to people in the healing energy, because it's something about my voice and the words that I gotta say. I'm gonna help heal people in that sense. And it ain't gonna be all about either tickle me ammo cards. It's gonna be about the experiences that I done been through, that I'm gonna help people pull through a lot of stuff. So me sitting up here doing this, it's a pleasure. It really is. You know, it's one step at a time, though. But I appreciate y'all. I'm finna go. I done got hot and got to call my boyfriend back. Y'all know I prayed for. I wrote it down. I wrote it down, y'all. Y'all need to start right now, because y'all need to start right now what y'all want. I guess God be believing in what I be right now, but I'm talking like everything I put on the list, like God came through and answered it. Like me and the man so talked in, y'all. Literally. Like for real. Every time I see something, hey God. Every time I see something, he coming back with the message. Like, how he know that me and him got some miles away from us, about 1,200 miles, baby. And there ain't no way that he should be able to know the same thing that I be seeing. He hear it. But I tell him that he is my strength. At the end of the day, when I get weak on this physical, it's just something about that counterpart that don't create no bullshit in your life. And the only thing that they are there for is to love you, and that that's God sent. You know what I'm saying? Your prayers are being answered, and that God listened to you. So that's the capability for you to write down what you want, and actually for you to pray and ask for something, and it really manifests in your life. Because at the end of the day, I feel like he is my treasure, a blessing from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I know, I appreciate you. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Blessing from the Most High. And ain't nothing but God just showing me that I am valuable enough to get my prayers answered. And I ain't got to wake up and wonder, do this person, that person, do all this. Because I've been knowing this guy for some years. So me and him just in alignment with each other. You know. And I feel like the message is like God just showing us. Because what I wrote down, he come back and repeat it. Like, how? 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 How that man be knowing all this shit? But he believe in God so much. That's why God said, get you a God fearing man. I don't want God fearing. I want a God loving man. I'm gonna change that saying. It's God loving. I don't want to be scared of God. I want to be in love with God. I love God to the end of time, babe. And you know that. That's why he blessed me with what I need in my life. And I appreciate it. But see, that guy, that man he sent to me, he feel the same way. He's a God loving man. Mm. He got some power behind him. Ooh, and that shit so sexy, y'all. But let me go. Y'all enjoy y'all night.